you want to review recent events, you should check the corpus. Why not open your ring terminal and take a quick look?
Order accepted. Thank you.
I'm counting on you.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Speckle. Take Speckle. Speckle. Speckle.
Stranding, Sam.
Weapons detected.
Been waiting for you.
Usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery.
Glad to have you back. How in the hell did... Good for you, getting this... I have something you'll love. A gift I was able to prepare, all because of you. You need more materials, am I right?
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
It's a light, can be stored at... So even... You've done... I know now, there are reports of the... But none of that There has to be some up... And my next... I hope I can continue. You take care now.
Order completed. Well done. Order accepted. Thank you.
Thanks, Becko. Give me a hand. Thank you, God. Give me a hand. Thank you, God. Give me a hand. God. Thanks, Beppo. Thank you, God. Thanks, Beppo.
Good evening, Sam. That's the spirit. Very impressive work, Sam.
Doesn't look too pretty outside. Excellent work, Sam. Where in the hell did this wayward thing turn? You've been a true friend, Sam. And that's why I want you to have these. I'm increasing the materials allocation fee.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Absolute boots are sturdy as hell and boast exceptional grip. They also excel at absorbing impacts, so you ought to take less damage when landing from a long fall. You might find them a bit heavy though, so try them on for size first. I hope you get a kick out of them, if you know what I mean. So you know, we're thinking of making some improvements to existing weapon systems. Feel free to lend us a hand if you're interested.
Order completed. Well done.
data you secured for us at the weapons factory earlier has proven invaluable. With it, we were able to continue our investigation. and succeed in locating fabricators with similar specifications. I'll brief you in depth as you review the map. Accept this main order from the delivery terminal in order to proceed.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Hey there!
Thanks so much for coming.
Hi there. Just had to surprise me with this. Thank you. You've been a pillar of support. You can use more of my material.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I have something I'd like to give you. I hope it's to your liking. Don't freak out. This hat is... It regularly... But when other chiral creatures hear the sound, they grow much more calm and relaxed. I've actually been studying the unique noises chiral creatures make as part of a joint project with the musician. And at some point, this little guy started copying what he heard in my lab. I don't understand it myself yet, but the takeaway is that if you wear this hat, you should find it easier to pass through areas with chiral creatures. Put it on and test it out. And come back soon.
Order completed. Well done.
Feels good.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Try to stay safe.
Please take care.
Right. Got a little cargo under the shelf in the back. Perfecto. Perfecto. Okay. Becco!
ああ、もうこんな時間？すぐ見るペコ。すげえいっぱいやってくれてるペコじゃん。なんて。
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Order completed. Well done.
I'm glad that you could make it. Thanks. Look at all this cargo you brought me.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks again.
Order completed. Well done.
I appreciate it.
Cora! Becco. Becco.
Okay, Sam. The facility we've identified is here. An abandoned factory south of the F5 East Distribution Center. There are operational fabricators inside. More than you had to deal with for the previous order, in fact. And to make matters worse, it seems these ones are configured to produce ghost mechs. Higgs is likely pulling the strings at this factory too. So with that in mind, your main objective is as follows. Eliminate both the ghost mech fabricators and any hostiles you encounter on site. In addition, each fabricator contains vital data that we need you to retrieve and deliver to the Magellan. By analyzing it, we hope to gain insight into Higgs's activities and future plans. Tarman will give you the device you'll need to extract the data before you head out. For now, consider the route you wish to take.
Sam, you'll need to take this ring terminal expansion device with you again. Make sure it's in your possession whenever you attempt to access a ghost mech fabricator on site. If you have it with you, it'll automatically extract data from the fabricated terminal while simultaneously destroying it. Once you've disabled all fabricators, return to the Magellan with the device and submit it for processing. We'll handle the analysis on our end like last time. Remember that it contains special components that can't be reproduced by printers. Take every precaution to ensure you don't break it.
like something seriously big is waiting for us. Stay on your guard and proceed with caution. Ah, I see now. They build ghost mechs in this facility. Sam, the ghost mech fabricators appear to have been activated. This could get very bad very quickly. We need to destroy them as soon as possible. One less fabricator to worry about. And we've secured its data too. There should be 3 fabricators remaining. Keep the ring terminal expansion device safe and proceed to the next one. Let's move. We're almost there. Just one more fabricator to go. that the last of them? Right. All ghost mechs have been eliminated.
Feels good.
Now, to deal with the fabricators.
Becco.
Use your ring terminal expansion device to hack into the fabricator terminal. All ghost mechs and fabricators have been destroyed. All that remains is to take the ring terminal expansion device with the extracted data back to the DHV Magellan for processing.
Becco. Becco.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
Just a bit further now.
It's good to have you back, Sam. Now let's take a look at the cargo you've brought us. No problems with this cargo. Tarman's analysis should proceed without issue. Thanks, Sam.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Our analysis of the data you extracted for us has yielded detailed records of deliveries to the factory. It seems both the materials used to manufacture those ghost mechs and the routes used to transport said materials were the same as those utilized by APAC. This indicates that APAC was likely involved in the production of these mechs.
Wait, could this possibly mean that Higgs and APAC are working together? We should watch what we say around the President.
We'll need to proceed carefully with our investigation. If APAC and the President did indeed have a hand in these activities, the security of our operations is entirely compromised. One more thing, Sam. Some of the data we received concerned ghost mechs outfitted with rocket launchers. I realize you didn't encounter this type within the factory, but it's possible Higgs may have already deployed them elsewhere. We need to prepare countermeasures for the DHV Magellan with all due haste. There's a specialist who can help us in South Fort Knott, just beyond this mountain. Putting F6 on the grid is one of our objectives anyway. For now, we'll make preparations in an effort to secure his cooperation. You should head to your private room and try to get some rest before your next order is ready. And Sam, good work.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor, am I? About that ghost mech we saw carrying what appeared to be a coffin on its back. I wonder if that coffin was somehow connected to the beach. I distinctly felt the presence of the dead from within its armor. If you could deal a blow powerful enough to bypass its defenses, it might be enough to stop it in its tracks. Failing that, you could always concentrate your attacks on a single location on its body. Apropos of nothing, it would seem that Tomorrow's grown more adept at wielding her powers. All that practice manipulating the temporal properties of apples has helped her to gradually refine her technique. And now, she can treat you to the literal fruits of her labor, perfectly ripened ones, no less. Ah, yes. I heard what Victor Frank said about your BB pod. You used to have a different keychain attached to it in the past? Igor. Ah, yes. The corpse disposal team member that was caught in the void out with you that time. I see now. The keychain was a memento to remember him by. I've been mulling over the words Victor said to you earlier. He's gone, but he still feels so close. There's a universal truth in that sentiment. The closer we are to people when they're alive, the stronger the bond we forge with them in our hearts. No matter how much time passes, I still feel her presence. My daughters. No doubt you feel the same about Lou. One day, Sam, when you have a moment to spare, I'd like to tell you about my daughter and the strange events that changed the course of our fates. Sam, I saw that you received EX capture grenades from the metagenomicist. To think that the parasitic chiral microbes you brought her could be repurposed to infect and birth variant BTs in such a manner. Namely, by combining BT crystals with your own DNA to produce BT cores. If this is indeed true, it's a truly incredible discovery. You have to test this theory at the earliest opportunity, Sam. I'm eager to see what happens.